Hello crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. Welcome to part 6 of my swaps from On Stage Paris. If you've watched the other videos in this series, you will have seen 101 amazing swaps. I'm going to continue showing you the swaps that inspire me so much, and then I'm going to give you a sneak peek at products I created using the Occasions Catalog 2019, which will be available this January. Okay, so stay tuned for that at the end of this video. I'm also going to show you the swag and all the cool things that came in my packet from Stampin Up during this event, and prizes that I won as well. All of the swaps I'm going to be showing you are current products in our current catalogs. So we have a holiday catalog, which is good until January 2nd. This is the front of the holiday catalog. If you'd like one, please use the link in the description. And then we have the annual catalog. Okay, and here's my Stampin' Up store, and we have a PDF version of the annual catalog, and so that's good until June 3rd, 2019. So please check that out on the store. There's just so many amazing products in here, and it's not just a catalog. It's a place to get inspiration on how to create projects and color combinations. So it's very inspiring as well. I can't stop looking at the catalogs. I mean, I look at them all the time. Okay, so let's get started on my swaps. This is one that was made with Tropical Escapes. That's a suite in our annual catalog. Okay, and I showed you a little clutch. There was a little clutch last time in the last video, made with Tropical Escapes. Okay, let's see what's in here. Awesome, little chocolates. Yay! Can't get enough chocolate, and vellum leaf and leaves and other stamped leaves, and this is wonderful designer series paper, double-sided, and I like how she folded it over. Okay, so that's a great little project. And as I was mentioning in other videos, like when you go to On Stage in Europe, this is my third one I've been to. I went to one in the United States and 2 in Europe. They give you many more 3D projects in Europe than they do in the United States, where they make mostly cards. This is cute. This is one of those, it's called a self-closing box, or like a self-sealing box, self-closing box. I like boxes that just, you don't have to do anything to them. They stand up and they also close. So let's see what's in here. Okay, cool. And bonbon, another chocolate. Gotta love European chocolates. And this is, you know, folded and scored diagonally, and it's just wonderful. So I like that little box, and I like the little flap on the top. Okay, so I'll just lay that one down so you can see that. Okay, here's one. These are very popular at craft fairs, by the way, these coffee things like this. I haven't really opened it up yet. I won't open this one up. It's very nice. It's a piece of chocolate and a little coffee, instant coffee, which is fantastic. And I like how she took the coffee thinlets and made like a box to go between them. So she cut out the cup 2 times and then made a box between it to hold this. And I like the snowflake. I mean, I like the sentiment. She even put a little enamel dot there. So this is a fantastic swap as well. I'd always like coffee. Here's one I've been trying to figure out how they made. So here's another one. A couple of people gave me swaps like this, and I just love it because I opened this up last time. Let's see what's inside this one. It's just such a cute little stand-up box. Oh, I haven't had these in years, these kind of candies. So nice. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It's a little candy, but all this is, and I just have to figure out the scores, the dimensions, but look, it's just a rectangle. And then it's scored a bunch of times, and then a couple diagonals, that's it. And this looks very simple to make. So, and here's another website. I've been trying to figure out, how things are made by going to people's website and blogs. And I love doing that because you can kind of reverse engineer, which is what it's all about. That's what swapping's all about. Okay, here's a beautiful card that's all hand stamped, hand colored. Let's see how the fold is. I'm not sure if this is a card or a bookmark holder. I don't want to rip it open. It looks like it's glued. So you know what? It's a bookmark holder. That's very nice. So it's actually the front of a card. It's a pocket. And then she put the bookmark in there, a little pocket. So it's a gift, what that is. It's nice. Okay, here's something made with Santa's Workshop suite in our holiday catalog, which I love. and I've been doing lots of videos on that. Oh, so that's a bookmark. Have a scrappy day. Awesome. Okay, and here's another bookmark with a sentiment, and this has some embossing going on, and she distressed around the edges as well. Sometimes they put their contact information, and sometimes they don't. Oh, this is nice. This is an embossing folder in our holiday catalog. I like that. And this is neat. This is like a, oh, I like this. This is a sentiment, but it's a little box for your candy cane. My candy cane's not coming out of it because the end of the candy cane has a little end on it, so it's not coming out. I like that. That's really nice. And there's even, I like this. They gave me a Facebook page on how to make this little candy cane holder. These would be good for craft fairs as well. And just for an overall gifts for others. Okay, here's something else from the Dashing Along in our holiday catalog. The deer and that same whirls and swirls or something like that. It's that embossing folder. Awesome. On Stage Paris and the card. There may even be a sentiment on the inside, but just for the sake of time, I won't open up every card and look on the inside. This is nice. We saw something else made with this, this dream catcher. These catch a dream, I think it's called framelets. We saw something else made with those. Beautiful. So I've emptied the second container, and I've already emptied part of the third container. So let's finish emptying the third container. There's lots of fantastic things in here. Okay, we have a Santa's Workshop. This is Santa from, painted or colored in with either real red or poppy prey, probably real red. And he's hand stamped and hand colored using in the framelit. So that's nice. Little pencil topper there. This is a super cute little box with a lollipop inside. Here, let's see if I can. No, I don't want to open it, but it's a nice box. Here, I can take the lollipop out though and show you. That's fantastic. Okay, and I'll put that back in there. And I'm going to tighten up the little bow. Okay, so I'm going to flip this around so that you see. So you got glimmer paper. That looks like it's from last occasion's catalog, the glimmer paper. But this paper here, I recognize from the Tranquil Texture Suite because I used a lot of this paper for my swaps as well. Super cute. Oh, wow. This one coming up is fantastic. Let's see what it is. Oh, how fun. And I even got a personal note here. Okay, let's see what this is. So we have a little ribbon and a bead. And I'm afraid to mess this up. This is so cool. I'm not sure what it is or how it fits together, but let's try to open it up. Okay, shall we? Let's try to. I'm gonna flip it open. Oh, wow. This is just so neat. This is like hand stamped like little babbles that we have in our holiday catalog. And then I'm trying to see if I can open up and see other ones. Yes. So if you keep on flipping, you can open up the different patterns. That is such an interesting fold. This just goes on and on and on. I could keep unfolding, but I really like that. So it's all folded, and then after you fold it back together, wow. This is one I probably don't have the patience to recreate, but look at this. I'm going to squish it back to show you that it comes like a little book. But I do like that, and I'm going to I do want to know how it was created, just because, the curiosity will kill me. So I do want to know. But I don't know if I'd be making a lot of this. I don't know if that's the patience for that, but it's so cute. All right, so this is something neat. A little box and little tag. So let's open up this little box with the undo the twine. Oh, I don't even need to undo the twine. That was just decorative. See, here we go. Cool. More candies. Awesome. And more information from the demonstrators. So we make lots of contacts. Let me put that all back in there. And I like the little silver thread. Awesome. Okay, so now we have another little takeout container. I had a takeout container before. Okay, and I like this stitched frame around there, and the sprig punch, and the little bows. How festive. This is a festive little box. Okay, let me try to open the box without ripping it. Sometimes things are sealed pretty well, and you don't want to mess up things. So, but I still want to show my crafty friends, like, hey, what's inside the, what's inside these boxes? Oh, I did rip it, but that's okay because I have to get to the candy. Aw, it's a gummy eyeball. How fun! It's funny. It's like a whole, like you expect something like totally Christmassy, and then you get like a gummy eyeball from Halloween. But hey, we do what we can. All demonstrators have to get things that they find locally. This is fantastic. This is a ceramic, or I don't know how they did this. I guess they used a rubber stamp, and then they stamped into like a mold of something. So they made a nice keychain. That's really nice. I'm not even taking this out of the bag because it's all like embossed, and it looks like it's the 30th anniversary of Stampin' Up, and it tells me who did it. I mean, I'm going to find out how she did it, but I don't want to take it out of the box right now. Okay, here's a cute little, looks like, oh, yep, mini Tic Tacs. This is a cute little bag, or cute little purse. I like the fold. I like how wide it is and how you can fit tons of things in there. I like the paper. Okay, let's see. So it's Velcroed together, just like, I want to rip that, okay? And then it's little Tic Tacs inside. But just want to show you, like, look at the space for what you can fit in there. So that's pretty cool. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Wow. This is paper I really wouldn't have thought about. And now that I'm looking at it, like, I'm like, wow, look at the, look at the shimmery paper. Well, I recognize this ribbon from, this ribbon is from our Toil and Trouble suite in the holiday catalog. I don't think I even need to take the ribbon off, because what this is a little like note card holder, and that's just beautiful. So it's a little, so you could give someone a note. It's an envelope. They made an envelope out of the designer series paper, and then they used our colored doilies. That's what this is, the colored doilies, and then stamped the sentiment in the stitch framelets. Wow, this is fantastic. I mean, that's beautiful. It's not just a card, but you give it to someone, and it's also like a gift. You could write a note, and then you could leave it blank so they could like also pass it on to someone else. That's just beautiful. Oh, I love this. This looks like they used the signs of Santa. Or is it called signs of, okay, it doesn't matter. But it's in our holiday catalog, these little signs, and it looks like they cut them all out. And I love how they put the places around France. How cute. And the embossing folder, and I mean, this is cute. So sometimes people use on stage the event itself and make the theme around the event. So I really like that. It's geographical. Now this one I think this had a tea candle inside, but I was trying to carry so much that things sort of fell out. But I think that was what was in here. And I don't see the tea candle anywhere. But isn't that a cute little box? Little handmade box. Okay. Let's put that down. I have to reach across. Sorry for the noise. I'm going to reach and grab the next couple of things to show you. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a cute little box with a rosette, a beautiful rosette with designer series paper. All in this, like, oh wow, what a neat fold this is. I'm definitely going to be dissecting this one. So let me first, I guess I have to take the ribbon off because it's not coming open. This is a box I've never seen before. This is really neat. I love this little flap. Oh, what's all in here? We have milk chocolates, we have candies. Oh, wow. How fun. And even a pin. This person went way over the top with their swapping. They gave us a Christmas pin, candy, I mean, a beautiful box, I mean, that's just an awesome, awesome swap. Look at that. And the ribbon goes back under the rosette and up through the top. So I hope on her blog, I have to read that when I can see it a little better. But I mean, that is going to be something that I definitely see how that was created. And if you want to know how anything was created or you have a comment about a specific project, please let me know, because tell me what part of the video you saw it in, and we'll all try to get to the bottom of it. We'll all try to see how things were made. Okay, let me put the little pin back in the box. And now we have another cute little box. It says On Stage with some really nice silver ribbon. On Stage 2018. We're going to open up this box. And what do we have here? We have some candy. Cool. And a nice designer series paper. This is Twinkle Twinkle designer series paper. It got a little crushed in the shipment, but that's okay. Okay, my final swap. And I wonder if this came out of here. I think it did. I think this is who made my final swap. Okay, this is so neat. I mean, I don't know exactly what it's going to look like yet because I haven't looked at it, but this looks really neat. It's a photo album. I'm going to open up the ribbon. And it is, okay, I don't know French, but this is a birthday calendar. How cool is that? So you write down your birthdays. So you write down birthdays in January, birthdays in February, March. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful birthday. So it's called a perpetual birthday calendar because you don't put down the year, you just put down the birthdays. And then you remember people's birthdays. And I like it. It's all homemade. I mean, this is a fantastic swap. She must have spent months making these. And not only that, she put some extra bookmarks in there, and she put her information. She put her contact information. So that is just very beautiful. And I think this is it. Did I show you this one yet? This is super cute. This is the little, oh, what is he? From Santa's Workshop, a little elf in a cute little box with cute little chocolate inside. And that's a hand-created box as well. So I like that as well. I like every swap, but you could see why. Okay, so then let me show you now I should show you a couple things that are not Stampin' Up, because one of the things we do is we give each other gifts with our friends. We haven't seen our friends in a while. My friend Sally made this for me. She's not an actual Stampin' Up demonstrator, but one of the demonstrators from Germany brought it to me. And this is using the curvy keepsake box. That's a retired product from Stampin' Up. So my friend Sally made this for me and sent it over to France via my friends in Germany. So he's so cute. So we're going to put Nemo back there. And my friend Anne made me a bookmarker. She got the bookmarks, and then she made like the beads for the top of the bookmark. So that was really nice. So those are called like sort of like pillow gifts, when you give each other things you haven't seen your friends in a while. And you see them at the event, you call it a pillow gift. All right, so now I want to show you this really cool box. So Stampin' Up gave us, we get to the event and we get this really cool box. In fact, I'm going to have to raise my camera a bit now. Let me do that so you can really see the swag. All right, so we got this really cool box, 30th anniversary. I've already used it to wrap my products in. But inside we got stamp sets and bags, and it says, you know, we thank you as we celebrate, okay, our 30th anniversary. And so let me show you some of the things that came inside. So we get our little, well, we got our badge when we checked in. Okay, and so that's my badge. And I'm silver. I'm going for Silver Elite. So by this time next year, I'm going to state it on YouTube. By this time next year, when I go to On Stage, I would like to be Silver Elite and sit at a special event called Center Stage. And they gave us a badge holder, which I didn't really need the badge holder because we had this on a lanyard. They gave us a lanyard. Okay, and then they gave us these pens, which are nice. Stampin' Up pens. And then throughout the event, they just give out things throughout the event. So I'm going to show you this really cool crafty pouch that we got. Okay, I'm going to unzip it, put it down farther so you can see it. So this is our swag. This is cool. See, you could put like blends markers in there, stamp sets, crafty things. Or, you know, take it to workshops. Maybe like your essentials. You take your little paper snips and things that you use every day. That way you have it in this little pouch. And someone asked, would it hold the Stamparatus? And there's a different case for that. So I don't think this one is the one that holds the Stamparatus. There's another case. Okay, and then this came in the box itself. So this was given out like in the box itself, the 30th anniversary bag. I didn't even use the bag during the event because I didn't open the box till halfway through the event, and then by then I've already been using my bags and pouches I brought. But look how cool. Has a pocket in the front. Again, that same floral theme that's on the front of our catalog. And I'm going to show you the inside of this bag. And just in case you're wondering, don't quote me, but I think the fee for this event was only $125. So you sign up for the event, and I'm just showing you like part of what I got. I got also a bunch of stamp sets and other things. So, and the inspiration is amazing. And the training we get is amazing. Okay, so when you get your badge, you always get a number. So there's 6 people at our table, and we each had a different number, or it's random. So at some point they yell out, or they say prize patrol, and the person with the number 6 gets whatever stamp set is up on the screen, and that was me. So I'll show you how the prize, some of the prizes I got in a minute, but I'm not there yet. Okay, also in my box were these journals, Stampin' Up journals. I haven't looked at these yet, but these look like they go with, here, I think they're plain inside, yeah. And they get, the themes go with our, like this is Bloom by Bloom. It's one of our product suites in the occasions catalog. So that's what these journals match. So definitely during the occasions launch workshop when I have one, or else I give these to my team or something, or else prizes for the occasions launch, but something, because they do go along with the occasions catalog. Okay, I think I finished showing you that. What was this? Oh, this was when at my hotel when I chose to go green and not have my roommate up. They gave me little chocolates. That was pretty cool. See, there's little chocolates inside. It was like hanging on my door. I thought that was cool. Okay, more swag from Stampin' Up. This is like they gave everybody in the room one of these. They just came around and gave these out. And I'll show you what it is. They usually don't give out this many things at an on-stage, but this was the 30th anniversary, so that's why they give out even extra things. But they always give out a really nice goodie bag. And this time we just got lots of extra bags. Isn't that neat how the bag, here it's a giant bag. See, there you go, with Stampin' Up on it. Okay, it's a giant bag, and it even has a zipper on the front. So it's just here, I didn't fix that zipper. I like how the bag collapses into a smaller container. Okay, I know you're dying to see the stamp sets, so let me show you the stamp sets. Okay, these are from our occasions catalog. These are like the prizes. These are things that you get in your kit. Well, the first three are prizes. So one came in the kit and the other 2 are prizes. And I wrote on the back. I got them in French because I went to Paris. But it's called Incredible Like You, is the name of the stamp set. And of course it's available in English. It's available in many, many languages. So be sure to check out our occasions catalog when it comes out. Kind of looks really pretty in French. Okay, and then this one is called, let's see what it's called, Wonderful Romance. Okay, and this is just going to be great for coloring with the blends, markers, I think, because, I mean, look at those detailed leaves. So that's really pretty. Okay, sneak peek at another one. This is Amazing Life. Okay, Amazing Life. And I love that cake. And then there's even a clover for St. Patrick's Day. Lots of spring things. And then we have, this one was part, like we made things at our table, which I'm going to show you what we made. And then at the end we got to like all share what was at our table. So that's how I obtained this one. And I've already ordered this in English as well. So this one I've already ordered. It was in the product purchase premiere. So meaning when you go to these events, if you attend an event as a demonstrator, one of the benefits is all demonstrators will get to pre-order these products that I'm showing you December 1st, but we were able to order them by November 13th because we attended the event. So that was like a perk of attending the event. Okay, so that's what this was. This was Geared Up Garage. So we used that stamp set and then I got it. And I also was able to get an extra stamp pad, from the table, and a couple other things like some dimensionals. I think I've already used those up. Okay, we were also introduced to the fact that we have cling stamps coming out because they're no longer going to have like the wood block stamps. So we have cling stamps coming out, and that's what these are. They cling on to the blocks, as opposed to our, our photopolymer stamps. Okay, so lastly, let me show you now what we created. Okay, so first we created a project with the Geared Up Garage Suite. So this box it's a Happy Father's Day box. And I really love this suite. The Designer Series paper has motorcycles and cars on it. And the stamp set, as you saw, has all these, like the cars on it as well, or the cars and the nice masculine projects we can make with it. This is one of the thinlits that comes with it that cuts out all those gears. Metallic ribbon. It's really, really nice. So this little mini pizza box, I did order some of this Designer Series paper, so I'm going to finish decorating the box because I like to have all the sides decorated as well. So that's a Happy Father's Day project, and I wrote, it's part of the Classic Garage Suite, and the stamp set is called Geared Up Garage. Okay, another product from our Occasions catalog that's coming out January 3rd. Okay, this is a suite. I created this card using, right here, All My Love. Okay, it's called All My Love Suite, and the stamp set's called Forever Lovely Stamp Set. Okay, so this is great for Valentine's Day, and I stamped some little leaves in the background, and then some flowers, and these flowers lined up perfectly with the leaves, and then we had thinlits, and there's coordinating ribbon, coordinating Designer Series paper. So that's a really pretty suite for Valentine's Day, or just like for weddings, or for whatever. It's just lovely. Okay. 2 more. Okay, this suite here, we created a card. I have to show you this closely so you can really see the stitching. And it's aptly named Needlepoint Nook. Needlepoint Nook Suite. And the stamp set is called Needle and Thread. Okay. And we used Designer Series, we stamped along here, we used Designer Series paper. We used this neat thinlit that just, like, it makes it look like stitching. Really, really neat. And then we also cut out the flowers, we used some little accents and some old olive twine. And this is the really thick Whisper White cardstock. Okay, so that's that suite. And lastly, what's all this? Oh, this was I'll show you this one in a second. Okay, this is our last card. I didn't put Happy Day on it, but I just put Mercy. But this is called the Happiness Bloom Suite, and the stamp set was called Bloom by Bloom. But the stamp set doesn't actually have any sentiments on it. The Bloom by Bloom doesn't, but I just took a sentiment out of a different stamp set I happen to have on the table. But I really like that. I like the flowers, and I like how they created different shapes using these flowers. Like they even made a little like woman dancing made out of these shapes, and I like the paper. And these are called Memories and More cardstock pack, or card pack. All right, so lastly, when we were sitting at lunch, well, this little brochure came in our packet, and we were sitting at lunch and we got our box lunch, which is always included, and inside our lunch containers were notes. How cool is that? They were handwritten by the CEO, Sarah, and her mother, the founder of the company, Shelley, and then one of the Demonstrators support, like a customer support rep. They actually signed the cards that were in our lunch. So I think I might surprise them back with some personal notes sometime. But anyway, thank you for watching my swap series, and I hope you'll go back and watch the whole series if you haven't already seen it. And I hope you'll be as inspired as I am by what we saw in Paris at the onstage event. So until next time, this is the Papered Chef.